Welcome back. All right, so Columbus and Anaheim, and since it was kind of an ugly game, I thought pull out the ugly jersey, and even the hat got to match. The hat's got to match the jersey, or else it looks silly. So here's a video that I don't know, 10 people are gonna click on. How's it going? What's up? Word. Hey guys. I used to throw various phrases around in my videos at the start, and I ended up on welcome back, which just stuck, and I know it sticks for a lot of YouTubers, but it just works. So at any rate, and the reason that I did that too was because in the early going, the microphone didn't always work, so I wanted to make sure the microphone worked, and so I had that I would use at the start of the video to check, because I check the sound on all my videos, right? Oh, the game? Oh, you want to hear about the game? Sure. We'll talk about the game. Sure. All 10 of us. So it's Hutchinson versus Dostal in this one, or Dostal. Dostal sounds weird, but I guess that's the right pronunciation. Early power play for Columbus. Laine has a chance that's saved. There's a shorthanded rush chance for McGinn. He fires wide there. Jenner has a blast that's held. That power play's killed off 2 shots for Columbus on that power play. So then Zegras scores at 3:19 on a turnover, and this was the first shot on net for the Ducks. Strome and McGinn with the assists. So this was an interesting game in that I think Anaheim was outplayed a lot in it, and yet Blue Jackets managed to come out with the loss, which is very Columbus of them. So the Ducks press for another. Bemstrom then has a shot that's held. The shots on net are 5-1 Columbus 5 minutes in. So yeah, Jones couldn't bury one. McTavish is then denied on the rebound. Fowler has a one-timer that's held. Carrick then had a shot through a screen. That was saved. A pass between Terry and Jones, a dangerous one. That's picked off. Olivier's denied and close, and then Blankenberg isn't. It's deflected in. Narrowly beats Dostal. Liam Foudy with the assist at 10:57. That ties the game. And surprisingly, we didn't need overtime tonight, so we all expected overtime, didn't we? With 5 minutes left, you were probably all 10 of us were probably thinking, THG's going to be watching some overtime tonight. So Columbus gets a second power play. I'm sober, I swear. Shorthanded McGinn rush chance again. This one deflects out. That's killed off. There really wasn't much going on during that power play. Goodbranson then has a shot that's held, and then Harrington gets his first as a Duck. Scores that one from Terry and Benoit at 14:37, and that one's through a screen during a press. Columbus then presses for an answer. Laine has a turnover chance that's saved. The game was opening up late in the first, and then Boone-Jenner ties it at 19:29. Gaudreau and Laine with the assists. That's on a rush, and it's wired far corner. So it's tied 2-2 after one. Second period, it's a full Ducks power play to start. That gives back-to-back clears for Columbus early on. Comtois has a shot that saved. The rebound's held. That power play's killed. 3 shots for the Ducks during that. Jones then has a rush chance that's saved, but Comtois would score from Grant and Benoit at 3:44. He wires one glove side. So Comtois, who I think has some offensive skill there, but the numbers over the last 2 years just haven't quite shown it. But that was a nice goal. Columbus looks to answer. Laine has a shot that saved. The Ducks cleared out briefly. Really, Columbus controlled a lot of this. Gaudreau has a net feed that narrowly misses Jenner. The shots are 5-3 Ducks at 7 minutes. Goodbranson then flattened Terry. Terry stayed in the game, but yeah, that was an impressive hit by Goodbranson. McTavish is denied on a 2-on-1. Then there's a press by Columbus with 7.5 minutes left. Dostal makes saves there. Columbus presses again the next shift. Roslovic had a rush chance that was defended. Power play for Columbus soon after. Ducks don't let them set up early. The Ducks cleared then after a save on Marchenko, but later in the power play, it's Sillinger. Yes, finally Sillinger is first in 46 games. That's his third of the season. Johnson and Bemstrom with the assists at 16:35. Jackets then press for the lead. Peterson has a shot that's held. Goodbranson would hit a post. It's all Blue Jackets late, and then Zegras had a chance that was held. We get some pushing after that, but after 2 periods, it's 3-3. Every time the Ducks get ahead, Columbus would answer. Third period, we get more of that. Johnson has a chance that's saved. Goodbranson has one that's blocked. Columbus with the early edge in the period. And then there's a post for McTavish as the Ducks press back. And McTavish would help to set up what was the 4-3 goal. Troy Terry scores it from White and McTavish at 2:25. That's his 20th of the season. Great pass by White, and it's buried. Columbus then presses at 4 minutes. Boquist has a shot that's held. Gaudreau, rush chance held as well. Columbus would get a power play, and they would score on it. It was an end-to-end rush. Laine buries his own rebound. Boquist and Hutchinson with the assists. That's at 6:43. So Michael Hutchinson with his first assist of the season. Peterson then hit a post the next shift. Boquist fires one high. So Columbus is now looking for the lead again. Jack gets pinned down the Ducks. We get a power play, though, for the Ducks. So an offensive zone penalty by Columbus. Not optimal if you're Columbus. Strome has a shot that's held after good cycle. Ventrano's denied on a one-timer. That's killed off. Apparently Anaheim hasn't scored against Columbus, and I think they said it was 9 straight games they haven't scored on the power play. They don't score tonight either. I'm thinking it was more than 9. I didn't write it down because it didn't seem that big of a deal, but here I am talking about it in the recap, so I should have wrote it down. I do not have a time machine as of yet. And if I use a time machine to go back and rewatch a Columbus-Anaheim game, I'm using it wrong, and it should be confiscated from me immediately. So there's a press by Columbus with 5 minutes left, and against the flow of play, the puck's turned over and it's in Columbus's net. And it's Jones getting that goal on a breakaway at 17:23. So that goal seemed to go to the legs of the Anaheim Ducks. McTavish has a rush chance next shift. The goalie pull would happen with 1 minute and 50 seconds left. I think they wanted to get him out sooner, but they couldn't establish the play. Goudreau has a shot that's caught and held. There was an empty net miss by Silverberg, but then Harrington kind of bounces one in. It bounced off the ice a couple of times, and it bounces in at 19:12. They'd pull the goaltender again down 2. That allows Strome to hit the empty net at 19:26. And so Anaheim wins a high-scoring game, 7-4 over Columbus. They go to 23-36-10. For Columbus, 21-40-7. And still firmly entrenched now in 32nd place. And both of these teams have tomorrow off. Shots on net, 15-13 Columbus in the first, 13-11 Columbus in the second. 14 shots each in the third. Final shots, 42-38 for Columbus. Power plays, the Blue Jackets 2 for 4. Anaheim 0 for 2. Hits, 16-10 for Columbus. Hutchinson, 31 saves on 36 shots. Dostal saved 38 out of 42. They were definitely shooting high on Hutchinson. There was definitely a game plan against Hutchinson tonight, and ultimately it worked. Because I do think that Columbus was the better team tonight, but they don't come out with a point, which, if you're a Columbus fan, is probably what you wanted, right? So let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, as always, all 10 of you. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you're browsing your way through. You just happened upon this video. Seriously, I don't expect very many people to watch this video because, again, these teams are way out of the playoffs. But I cover every game, and that has to continue to be the case. Thank you guys again for all your support. I will talk to you again soon.